Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we explore fascinating facts about the world we live in. Today we're tackling a topic that's close to home for a lot of people, work-life balance, or should we say, the lack of it. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 countries where people are working too hard, leaving little time for life outside the office. From countries where long hours are the norm to places where vacations seem like a luxury, we're taking a closer look at the world's worst work-life balance situation. Stick around until the end because some of these might surprise you. Okay, first up, we're heading east to the land of the rising sun, a country known for its efficiency, its technology, and its intense work culture, Japan. You know, Japan is one of those places that seems to defy the laws of physics and sleep deprivation. They've got bullet trains, robots that make you coffee, and people who routinely pull 12-hour workdays. It's kind of amazing in a terrifying way. The thing is, in Japan, work isn't just about making money. It's about dedication, loyalty, and being part of something bigger than yourself. It's like you're not just showing up to assemble widgets, you're contributing to the very fabric of Japanese society. No pressure or anything. They even have a word for it: salaryman. It's like the Japanese equivalent of a knight in shining armor, except instead of slaying dragons, they're slaying spreadsheets and PowerPoint presentations. And instead of riding horses, they're crammed into subway cars at rush hour. And speaking of pressure, let's talk about karoshi. This translates to death by overwork. Yeah, you heard that right. Next up, we're heading to a country that prides itself on freedom, opportunity, and, well, working yourself to the bone. That's right, folks. It's the United States of America. You'd think that in the land of the free, people would be free to, take a break every now and then. But alas, the American dream often feels like it's fueled by a never-ending supply of coffee and the fear of missing out on the next big thing. Here's a fun fact that's not so fun. The US is one of the few developed countries in the world that doesn't legally mandate paid vacation time for its workers. That means it's totally up to employers to decide if their employees get any time off at all. And even when they do, there's this weird pressure to not use it all up, like you're somehow letting the team down by, wanting to see your family or go outside occasionally. And don't even get me started on the whole hustle culture thing. It's like, if you're not working 24/7, side hustling and grinding your way to the top, are you even really living? Let me know in the comments what you think about the whole work-life balance situation in the US. All right, next up on our whirlwind tour of workaholic nations, we're heading to South Korea. Now, South Korea is known for its amazing technology, its delicious food, and its catchy K-pop music. But it's also known for its intense work culture, where putting in long hours is seen as a badge of honor. Seriously, South Koreans work some of the longest hours in the world, often clocking in well over 50 hours a week. That's like working a full extra day on top of your already jam-packed work week. And it's not just the hours, it's the pressure to constantly be on, to be available at all hours, to answer emails even when you're supposed to be on vacation. Now, the government has been trying to address this issue. They've actually implemented a law limiting the work week to 52 hours. I know 52 hours still sounds insane, but hey, it's a start, right? But here's the thing about South Korea. They work hard, but they also know how to play hard. Gaming is huge in South Korea, and some companies even have dedicated gaming rooms in their offices so employees can unwind after a long day of, well, working. Chapter 4, Mexico, where mañana doesn't apply to deadlines. Okay, amigos, for our next stop, we're heading south of the border to Mexico. Now, Mexico is known for its vibrant culture, its delicious food, tacos anyone, and its laid-back attitude. But when it comes to work, let's just say the manana attitude doesn't really fly. Mexico has one of the highest averages for working hours in the world, with people clocking in over 2,250 hours a year. That's a lot of time spent at the office, especially when you consider that Mexico doesn't exactly have a ton of public holidays. And here's the thing, it's not just the long hours, it's the fact that a lot of Mexicans are working multiple jobs just to make ends meet. So, while the siesta might be a cherished tradition in some parts of Mexico, The reality is that many people are too busy hustling to catch a midday nap. But you know what? Even with the long hours and the multiple jobs, Mexicans always seem to find a way to enjoy life. Chapter 5, Israel's startups, sunshine and sleep deprivation. Next up on our global work-life balance expedition, we're heading to a country that's known for its innovation, its entrepreneurial spirit, and its, well, let's just say, its intense work ethic. That's right, we're talking about Israel. Now, Israel is often called the startup nation, and for good reason. This tiny country is a hotbed of tech innovation, with more startups per capita than almost anywhere else in the world. And while that's incredibly impressive, it also means that a lot of Israelis are working around the clock to get their businesses off the ground. We're talking long hours, late nights, and a constant stream of emails, texts, and Slack messages. But here's the thing, Israelis are also incredibly resilient and resourceful. They've kind of had to be, given their history and the geopolitical realities of the region. So even though they're working their butts off, they also know how to unwind, de-stress, and enjoy life. Whether it's spending time with family and friends, hitting the beach, or just enjoying a good meal, Israelis know how to find joy in the everyday. Chapter 6, Russia. From vodka shots to working till you drop. All right, comrades, for our next stop on our work-life balance world tour, we're heading to the largest country on Earth, Russia. Now, Russia is known for a lot of things, its vast landscapes, its rich history, its love of vodka. But one thing it's not exactly known for is its laid-back attitude towards work. Officially, the work week in Russia is capped at 40 hours. But let's be real, in a country where getting things done often involves navigating bureaucracy and braving harsh weather conditions, those 40 hours can easily stretch into something a bit more intense. And then there's the whole cultural aspect. Russians are known for their stoicism, their resilience, and their ability to power through pretty much anything. So, complaining about working overtime, not really a thing. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Russians also get a solid 28 days of paid vacation each year, which is more than a lot of other countries on this list. And let's be honest, after a long winter of braving sub-zero temperatures and navigating icy sidewalks, who wouldn't want to escape to a sunny beach somewhere? Chapter 7, Chile, where wine o'clock doesn't always happen. Hola amigos, we're heading to South America now, to a country known for its stunning Andes mountains, its delicious wines, and its, well, let's just say its strong work ethic. That's right, we're talking about Chile. Chileans are known for their dedication to their jobs, often putting in long hours to get things done. On average, they work about 45 hours per week, which is significantly higher than the standard 40-hour work week in many developed countries. And let's be real, when you factor in commute times, especially in major cities like Santiago, that 45 hours can easily turn into something a bit more time-consuming. But here's the thing. Chileans also know how to enjoy life. They're incredibly social people who value spending time with family and friends, sharing meals and, of course, enjoying their world-renowned wines. Chapter 8, Turkey bridging continents and burning the midnight oil. Merhaba, folks. We're jetting off to Turkey, a country that's literally and figuratively at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. Turkey is known for its rich history, its vibrant culture, its delicious cuisine, baklava, anyone, and, well, its long working hours. On average, people in Turkey work about 47 hours per week, which is significantly higher than the European average. And when you consider that Turkey is a predominantly Muslim country, with Friday being a holy day, those 47 hours are crammed into a shorter work week, making for some pretty long days. Now, like many other cultures, Turks value hard work and dedication. But they also highly value family and social connections. So even though they might be putting in long hours at the office, they're also making time for family dinners, social gatherings, and celebrating religious holidays. Chapter 9, Greece, mythical creatures and modern-day workaholics. Yassars, everyone! We're heading to the land of ancient myths, sun-kissed islands, and, well, surprisingly long working hours. That's right, we're talking about Greece. Now, when you think of Greece, You probably picture whitewashed houses perched on cliffs overlooking turquoise waters, leisurely meals al fresco, and a pace of life that's a bit, well, slower than what you might be used to. And while that idyllic image of Greece definitely exists, it's not the whole story. Greeks actually work some of the longest hours in Europe, averaging about 42 hours per week. That's more than Germany, France, and even the UK. So, while the tourists are out there living their best lives soaking up the sun and enjoying the scenery, the locals are often working hard behind the scenes to make it all happen. But here's the thing, Greeks also know how to enjoy life. They have a deep appreciation for family, friends, good food and good company. Chapter 10, India, Bollywood dreams and a whole lot of hustle. Namaste, everyone. For our final stop on our work-life balance adventure, we're heading to India, a country of vibrant colours, rich traditions and a work ethic that's as diverse as its population. India is a land of contrasts. It's a country where ancient traditions coexist with modern technology, where bustling cities give way to serene countryside, and where people from all walks of life are striving to create a better future for themselves and their families. And that striving often involves a lot of hard work. In India, it's not uncommon for people to work well over 48 hours a week, often juggling multiple jobs or side hustles to make ends meet. And with a rapidly growing economy and a young, ambitious population, the competition for jobs and opportunities can be fierce. But here's the thing. Indians are also incredibly resilient and resourceful. They have a knack for finding creative solutions to challenges, for building strong communities, and for finding joy in the everyday. Whether it's celebrating religious festivals, spending time with loved ones, or just enjoying a cup of chai with friends, Indians know how to find balance amidst the chaos. Outro: work hard, live well. Finding your balance. There you have it, 10 countries where work-life balance is practically non-existent. If you're feeling overworked, just remember you're not alone. Don't forget to take some time for yourself, even if it's just a few minutes a day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content about life, travel and global trends. And let us know in the comments where you think has the best or worst work-life balance. Until next time, remember, work hard, but don't forget to live a little.